Once upon a time, there was a man known for his green thumb. He could bring life to any plant, coax flowers from dry soil, and make trees grow strong from tiny seeds. People came from distant towns to admire his gardens, rows of sunflowers facing the sun, vines crawling over arches, and orchards heavy with fruit. But here's the twist. He spent so much time tending to the gardens of others, his neighbors, his clients, the local park, that he forgot to plant his own. His backyard, just steps away from where he slept, was barren. No flowers. No trees. Just dry dirt and silence. He didn't notice at first. He was busy helping others. His days were full, his hands always in soil. But one day, after a long week of planting blooms for someone else, he came home, looked out the window, and realized his own land had nothing. Not a single seed had been planted in years. And that's how many of us live. We show up for others. We give our time, our attention, our energy. We pour into relationships, jobs, causes. But when the dust settles, we look inside, and realize we've neglected ourselves. We forgot to plant anything meaningful in our own life. The truth is, you are the soil. You are the gardener. You are the one holding the seeds. But if you never stop to tend to your inner world, how will anything grow? The world will applaud your self-neglect. We live in a culture that praises the busy. Work late. You're dedicated. Say yes to everything. You're a team player. Ignore your needs. You're selfless. But deep inside, you start to feel hollow. Like the gardener staring at dry earth, you wonder why there's no color, no joy, no growth. That's because you've been cultivating everything but yourself. Imagine a life where every idea, every dream, every goal is a seed in your pocket. They're full of potential, but if you never pause to plant them, they'll stay exactly that, potential. Wasted. You were not meant to be just a gardener for others. You were meant to bloom too. You can't harvest what you didn't plant. Many people get frustrated because they don't see results. But let me ask you, did you plant anything? We scroll. We compare. We dream. But dreaming isn't planting. Hoping isn't watering. Talking isn't tending. Real change takes action. Small, daily, intentional effort. You want strength? Train. You want knowledge? Read. You want peace? Practice silence. You want confidence? Show up, even when it's hard. You can't expect fruit from a tree you never watered. You can't expect a garden to bloom if you never pulled the weeds. The work is personal. And no one else can do it for you. Your inner world is your responsibility. Too many wait for someone to come and fix them. A mentor. A partner. A sign. A miracle. But healing doesn't arrive like a package at your door. It grows, slowly, quietly, underground, where no one can see. You must plant the seeds of discipline, of belief, of focus. And then protect them. Because storms will come. Doubts will come. People will walk through your soil with dirty boots and careless words. But if your roots run deep, they won't destroy you. They'll just wash over. You were not born empty. You were born with everything you need to build a thriving life. But it won't plant itself. Comparison is poison for growth. A common mistake young gardeners make is comparing their seedlings to someone else's harvest. They see another's flowers in full bloom and feel behind. But no one shows the failed crops, the late frosts, the years of trying. Every life has a season. Every journey unfolds in its own rhythm. Some plants sprout in weeks. Others take years. So stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 10. The only question that matters is, are you planting today? If yes, you're on the path. And the path is enough. Guard your garden from weeds. Weeds don't need permission. They show up uninvited: distractions, toxic people, limiting beliefs. And if you don't pull them, they'll choke your progress. That's why boundaries matter. That's why your attention is sacred. Every time you say yes to a distraction, you say no to your own garden. Start treating your time as soil. Protect it. Invest in it. Use it wisely. Because the weeds never stop growing. But neither do you, if you stay intentional. You are not late. You are just now beginning. Some people discover their garden in childhood. Others don't find it until 40, 50, 70 years old. It doesn't matter when you start. What matters is that you do. Maybe your soil is dry. Maybe the sun hasn't shined on your dreams in years. Maybe you've been told your seeds won't grow. But the moment you decide to plant, everything changes. The soil remembers. The light returns. And life responds. Discipline is the water that sustains. Dreams are delicate at first. They need care. They need routine. You can't just plant and walk away. You must show up, even on days when it feels pointless. Especially on those days. Because growth isn't loud. It doesn't happen in big moments. It happens in quiet mornings, in decisions no one sees, in small habits stacked like bricks. The most beautiful gardens are not accidental. They're built, inch by inch, day by day. Your life will be no different. You don't need permission to begin. Too many wait for perfect conditions. For clarity. For applause. But the truth is, gardens grow in chaos too. They grow through cracked pavement, through rubble, through drought. They grow when no one's watching. So stop waiting for approval. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start now. Because even one seed, in the right hands, can become a forest. Protect your roots, but reach for the sky. Growth requires both grounding and vision. You need values that keep you steady, and dreams that keep you stretching. Don't settle for surviving. Don't shrink to fit. Don't pretend you're less just to make others comfortable. You were meant to grow tall. To stand in your truth. To bear fruit that feeds others. But you can't do that if you never root yourself. Ground your identity in effort, in truth, in action. And rise. The harvest will come. Not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But if you keep showing up, keep watering, keep pruning what doesn't serve, you will see change. It may arrive slowly. It may surprise you. But one day, you'll wake up, walk outside, and see color where there was once only dust. You'll taste the fruit of your labor. And it will be worth it. Not just because of the flowers, but because of who you became while tending them. So, what will you plant today? Your thoughts are seeds. Your time is soil. Your actions are water. Your habits are sunlight. Your belief is the root system holding it all together. You are the gardener. Start acting like it.